Hello, everyone. Whoop, everyone needs to be unmuted. And we are good.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, how are you? Let me just make sure on OBS we're doing well. Right now, our stream seems to be doing well. There we go. And let me just make sure one more time that we've got everything going as it should. Nope, one more thing. I hate it when for some reason, whenever we start streaming, we get put into this thing where, yep. All right, and we've got 3 viewers right now. That's good.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I mean, hello to also all of you as well, but, you know.
Yes.
I'm not about to take it personally, Jim. It's all right.
Yeah.
You
We're
say
going to
that
become more
now.
tech savvy as it goes on. I'm trying to figure out how to get things a little more professional looking. But I think part of the problem is that we do not have StreamYard Prime, and that is a big issue.
We don't, but we can record.
We can record, and we are recording. But we also have, right now, I'm also going to download this off Twitch, and it will be posted on YouTube. But first of all, let's welcome our newest member to the cast. Emmy.
Hi, Emily.
Hello.
Tell us about yourself. Tell the audience about yourself.
About me?
Yes. And then about your character.
Okay.
Your deepest and darkest.
Yeah, well, all right. We only have like 3 hours for that, right? Like
That's okay.
Yeah, so my name's Emily. I've known Gabe for a little while. He's the one that brought me into this. I've been doing tabletop gaming for a while, but this is my very first brush with Vampire the Masquerade. So I will apologize ahead of time. So my character is intentionally a neophyte. She's freshly turned. And that is to facilitate the fact that I don't know the game that well either. So I apologize for any missteps or anything like that.
Awesome.
All good, and you got to start somewhere, right?
Exactly.
Well, I'm not only super excited about Emily coming on because she's amazing. But the Jenny, how do you pronounce the shortened version?
In French, it would probably be Jenny, but I've been pronouncing it Jenny, which is probably how it's pronounced in New Orleans.
Jenny is, I think, a really cool character, and I'm excited to have her join the story. Anyway, spoilers there. Cool. So, we're a little bit early. Do we want to like start or?
One more thing. If you guys could check the private chat real quick, I just put in a request. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, why don't we do like a quick? Do you guys want to do like kind of a recap of what happened in the past episodes, just in case we have any like new people? Oh, thank you, Kat. We're doing pretty well. No more signs of COVID, so that's good.
Oh, good.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, that was a fun 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I would also super love a recap. Just like obviously, only gonna know so much in character, but just so I know a kind of general idea of what's going on.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I have to have some. The problem is that I actually am going to be relying on sounds on my phone and stuff like that right now. So like.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a producer, someone to kind of manage the kind of backstage stuff while we're actually.
I'm basically the producer, and I have to be on screen. So there's only so much.
Yeah, so it is the trials and tribulations that we have right now. But Wendy does a really good job of juggling that. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I try to mute whenever I can.
Yeah. So what the hell is going on anyway?
Yeah. Why don't? Well,
I hope someone knows, because I sure don't.
None of us know.
Good. That's always great.
Yeah.
All right. So We are a coterie of vampires in the city of Bordeaux, and we are all newcomers to this city, where there has recently been a Sabbat raid that has upset the delicate balance of power within the city. One of the newcomers to the city, Anais, is actually a native of the city who was once schooled by a vampire here known as Alicia Vandenstree. And she visited, but she escaped her former ghoul head, what do you call it? Former mistress, and came back here on a diplomatic mission with the Toreador Primogen of Toulouse. Unfortunately for Toulouse and pretty much everyone involved, her friend Joan was murdered in this city the night after Anais, Roland, and Marie Suzette were brought to court. This has caused another upset within the city involving a bunch of Toulouse vampires coming in, and the Prince of Paris, and really the Prince of every area of France except Bordeaux, has been able to move in slightly by sending his childer into the city. On top of that, Roland, who has come here to help defend the city by the Bruja Primogen and his own friends here, he was accosted by what is probably a werewolf, but to give him when intercepting a message for Anais. Marie Suzette, who is a mysterious Toreador introduced by the then true harpy Neve Rossetti, has come in with like mysterious motives, claiming that she only wants to be here to help. So she has joined up with, and she's also taken Anais under the newly kind of orphaned Anais under her wing, and joined up with Roland, so the three of them might investigate what's going on in Bordeaux and root out the Sabbat presence and investigate Joan's murder. In the process, certain magical through means of Auspex discipline, Anais and Roland have covered various pieces of evidence about the about the raid and also the murder. While Marie Suzette has used a lot of her newly found connections to investigate various luminaries within the city of Bordeaux, and has also made a connection for her and Anais to join the Immortal Women's Club, while also basically fending off interest from Anais's former mistress and the she's kind of a douchebag, Alicia Vandenstree, who's an asshole. So basically, they're operating within the Bordeaux court, feeling things around doing an investigation into both the murder of the Toulouse Primogen and in the Sabbat raid. Also, Marie Suzette turned a stupid little Nazi vampire into her little plaything by scaring the shit out of them. So, did I cover everything?
She was frightening.
Yes. Did I cover everything? Did I cover everything, Gabe?
Yes. Yes.
So bottom line is, yep,
that was unscripted. I'm sorry.
We're investigating
Next time I'll
the
write a
mystery.
script.
And we're investigating the mystery of how the Sabbat raid was facilitated and who organized and carried out the execution of Joan, who was Anais's
adopted sire.
Guardian angel and adopted sire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And tonight we are introducing a new vampire to our cast.
Okay. So, welcome everyone to Le Bordeaux Sang. My name is Gabe. I am the conductor on this wild and wacky train ride we call Game of Vampire the Masquerade, set in Bordeaux, France.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go around and do intros and then check-ins and announcements.
I'm sorry? Okay, should I start?
Yeah.
All right. My name is Wendy Nerd, and I am playing the character of Marie Suzette, a Toreador newcomer to the city with rather mysterious backgrounds and motives.
Let's
Let's go clockwise. So Jim is next.
I am Jim, playing the character of Roland, a Irish Brujah soldier of fortune who's been brought in to help identify and eliminate the Sabbat.
I'm Deanna. I will be playing Anais, and she is planning an insurrection. We'll see how that goes.
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Genevieve Tomlin, who is a big question mark right now. We'll come out in game.
And as mentioned, my name is Gabe, and I get to play their consequences. First, of course, we want to thank Seekers of the Masquerade for writing some awesome source material for us. Our game is based on the Bordeaux By Night source books available on Drive-Thru RPG that she wrote. I've had a lot of fun digging through them and, sort of conspiracy theorist red yarning my bedroom, which my spouse is not happy about, trying to figure out all of the different threads and seeds she's put into these books. And a lot of fun. I also want to thank her individually, personally, for being the sauce on my pizza and the stake through my heart. She's been an invaluable friend and co-conspirator as I try to set this stuff up. I'm going to throw in something else out there, and this is something that I haven't really mentioned. I want to dedicate my work tonight, at least, to Jackie Casada, who passed away from COVID a little while ago. She was a huge influence on Changeling the Dreaming, which is actually the game that got me into tabletop RPGs. And I cannot imagine, I'm afraid I can't name her direct influence, her specific influences, but I know that she was a big part of that game's development and run through second edition, at least. And she's no longer with us, and that's sad. Hopefully she's, marching through the far dreaming by now on her way back to Arcadia, though. Other announcements. This is a horror game. This is not a power fantasy, so things are going to get fucked up. We try to be good people, but as real humans, but our characters are not necessarily, and especially not a lot of the NPCs, the characters that I portray. So viewer discretion is advised. I'm also going to throw out there that we are introducing a character tonight with a strong element of illegal prostitution and black market sex work to their character's setup and background. So if that's something that that pokes a button for you, please be advised. Of course, we support sex workers, and sex work is work. They are, people first and foremost. And the bullshit that happens around sex work is, as I say, bullshit. Let's see, what else? Any other announcements? Personal, in-game, or otherwise? Patreon and Ko-Fi, but I'm not as up on those details.
All right. Yeah, we're at patreon.com/Les Bordeaux Ausang. It's spelled just like the show, all one word. And we also have the YouTube channel where you can subscribe and watch these videos, watch these episodes back. So that is what's going on there. Anything else? We should, for all newcomers, we stream every 2 weeks, Sunday night from 6 to 9. So next week we're not going to be streaming, but we will be streaming the night after.
That's Eastern time, by the way.
Yes.
In the U.S.
Yes.
I must admit, I had some trepidation as the filthy American doing a game set in Bordeaux and putting it on the internet, but I say I'm a filthy American.
Well, I met the lovely Secrets through Tumblr, and she was so cool, and I wanted to do her book so badly. So,
yeah, Secret is such a treat. Also, I just want to appreciate all of the Jackie love that happened in the chat just a minute ago.
yes.
Is my game, but Vampire is awesome too. Speaking of,
Think it's time to start?
I'm just concerned about the voyeurism grotesqueries.
Is anyone else got an echo?
You know what? I'm just gonna let that go. So, without further ado, certainly Genevieve will be joining us at an opportune moment. But otherwise, let's start telling a story about vampires. When last we left, Marie Suzette had been having a drinkies with Alicia Vandenstree, Toreador Harpy of the Bordeaux court, and that was going kind of like a Cold War, if I remember correctly. They both were pretty sure they had some nukes to drop. They were just waiting for someone else to hit first. But sort of out of, well, Alicia's phone goes off. She picks it up. Bonsoir. Oh. Now? She checks the time on her phone. May we? 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, dear. She turns to Marie and says, I'm afraid that I have to go. Privy Council.
Oh, I see her. Well, important issues are afoot. I'll leave you then. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Anytime. And there's this moment of staring daggers as she sees you at the door.
Do you mind if I wait outside and maybe like conceal myself, and then as she leaves and maybe just scout, maybe like I know I'm not the reconnaissance expert here, but I might want to take a look around the place a little bit. Is that all right?
Oh, so you want to stick around for a minute and try to slip back in or something?
Yeah, maybe just get a feel for it, see if there's any clues to her actual haven.
Sure. It's an interesting thought. Give me a dexterity plus stealth roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 6.
Dexterity plus stealth. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Sorry, I just had a connection issue. All right. You said difficulty 6?
Yeah.
Okay. I only had 1 success.
Okay. But that's still a success.
Right.
So, you know, at some point you're hiding around a corner in the hallway, and you get kind of antsy, and you're like, well, is she coming out? Is she coming out? And you poke your head around, and that's when she comes out, and you duck back, and it's fine. You're confident she has no idea you were there. So you're able to go back up to the door. It is locked.
All right. What should I use then for maybe trying to pick that lock?
Interesting. So that
larceny or
Larceny is the skill you use for picking locks.
yeah, that's the skill. Do you have lockpicks though?
I think I do. I don't usually carry them, but maybe for the sake of this, I did.
So, I mean, there's another option. I think you have a discipline.
I have a Swiss Army knife. I have a Swiss Army knife. Some of those come with lockpicks.
Also known as toothpicks.
Yes.
Okay. If that's what you're using, give me a wits plus larceny difficulty 8.
Okay, well, okay, wits plus larceny difficulty 8. Same thing. 2 successes.
Oh wow! Okay, you're actually you're able
I was really
to
lucky
get in
with
there.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Kat, one of our viewers wanted a note to you, Gabe, that she likes your basement. It's very on vibe.
Thank you. I try. You know, horrible, dark dens of vampiritude. Yeah. So actually, you are able to get in. The lock isn't super complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever tools you used on that Swiss Army knife, though, are busted.
Okay, well, I'll get another one. It's not a big deal.
And so you're able to come in and explore.
All right.
Give me a
Perception plus.
Out of curiosity, what is your perception plus investigation pool?
Plus perception plus investigation pool is 3.
Okay, yeah. Give me a roll. Difficulty 6.
Okay. 3 dice. Sorry, I have to switch. I had 2 successes.
Wow.
I'm so lucky tonight. I'm so happy.
So what you're able to establish is that this is not somewhere that she spends a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it has a
I
service
knew that
room.
before. I knew that before, though, because you mentioned it last time. Because it's clearly like an unused apartment.
Yeah, clearly not where she spends a lot of time. The only sort of dishes or whatever she has are glasses.
Well, that's that makes sense for a vampire, though. Let's be fair.
There is.
Hi, Rufus.
You are confident that she has not left anything interesting in this place.
This is so frustrating.
Probably this is somewhere that she goes only to meet with people out of the public eye. And like you do all the normal things like check for anything taped under the tables, under the bed, or whatever. You can't find any stashes or anything.
Yeah, and I already know where she's going. I don't really think that she's gonna be. That's gonna be. And it's not like I can tailor or anything. So I think I'm gonna head home.
Okay.
I cover my tracks though, so that nobody thinks that. So that she can't tell that I went in here. I don't really care about her getting in my business.
Yeah. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Roland and Anais, you had been in a basement room with a card table and just a couple of chairs and a bare light bulb under El Bodegon, which is a bar on the south end of Rue Sainte-Catherine, controlled by Clan Bruja here in Bordeaux. And you had just auspexed the fuck out of a handful of random items. What do you do now?
Well, we've got a couple of good leads. I think we want to investigate whoever the owner of that dress was. Whoever the owner of that dress is, one of their friends was probably one, if not the only traitor that enabled the Sabbat raid. We could try and see where these freshly turned shovelheads came from, but I don't know if they'd have as much a link to the Sabbat that sired them. It's possible that we might be able to find a home stomping area if they decided not to go too far out of their way.
Sorry, Anais. Anais is just listening in to him. And yeah, she still feels the burns on her hands from the other item. I don't know how else she would be a good use. Like, Roland, how else would I be of good use to this? My hands are burning. I don't know if I could go with you in that way.
That's fine.
Well, just to
best I
clarify,
could do.
The burns were startling. That's never something like that has never happened when you've used that power before. But like the sensation has faded.
Okay.
It's a very small matter of working your blood to make them go away. Not even a health level or a blood point. It's very minor, that action.
Yeah, I don't know how else I would be of service. The most I could do for you, Roland, is probably just to help you spy. Because your you're further ahead.
Yeah, we're all
with
in this
than
together.
me. I already know that, so yeah.
It's fine. An extra
thank
eye
you.
on reconnaissance is always useful.
Thank you. I feel better about that now.
I've got a couple of leads we can run down to see if we can identify who these people are. There's a harpy, Jean-Pierre. He specializes in knowing everyone who's in court, so they would have a full list of the victims of the raid. I have a few friends of mine working a couple of other sources, but they haven't gotten back to me yet. We can also try and investigate whoever the individual was that was associated with the medical profession. That's the one that probably pulled the trigger on Joan.
Yeah, Anais just gives a nod.
Can I text Anais, please? I text Anais that I'm done. Can I join you guys?
I just text back, sure.
All right, where are you? I'll come and meet you. Where are you? I'll come and meet you.
Anais forgot. Like I forgot.
You can just say I give her the location.
The basement of the Bordeaux.
Yeah. You can just say you text me the location, and that's fine. Nobody's gonna have a problem with you. All right, be there in 5.
Yes. Where should we look first, Roland? Just in general.
Well, we have a couple of good leads. We could try and arrange a meeting with Jean-Pierre, but I want to see if we can't get some more information as quickly as possible. We're still waiting for information to come back to us, so the best thing I think we can do is to go with the information we have and make more arrangements. So I'll go and see about arranging with Jean-Pierre, unless you prefer to do that. I do believe he's your clanmate.
I should be able to do that.
And Marie, as you are leaving the apartment building and walking back to a bodegon on the south end of the old city, and there's this perception, this gut instinct that Alicia is scared of something and knows something. Like there is something she was hiding.
All right.
And she was scared you knew. And as you're turning this over in your mind, I need you to make a perception plus alertness roll, difficulty 8.
Perception plus alert. Sorry, I have to keep going back. All right, perception plus. Oh, that's only 3. Difficulty 8. Why are you so cruel to me? Oh no successes.
Okay. So when something grabs you by the shoulders and then lifts you off your feet, it's a complete surprise.
And
And
I'm going to put my hand right on the thing where I'm on the thing on my shoulder, and I'm going to make that hand hurt really, really bad.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
Give me a what is it? I think it's intelligence plus medicine.
I don't. Okay, intelligence plus medicine. Okay, that's 5. And what's the difficulty?
I believe it's consistently 7.
Okay, I've got a 5 pool, so that's good. All right. Sorry, I'm using an automatic dice roller. 2 successes.
Okay. How does that work?
You want me to roll again and see
No,
if there's something
no, the roll is fine. I'm just trying to remember what successes on that power indicate.
I really do wish I could have used a discipline instead.
Oh, no, that's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, okay. Sorry. Then I didn't use the right pool then. Which one were you considering? Sorry, I wasn't sure.
I'm sorry. I thought the roll for that was intelligence plus medicine. Whatever it is. If you have it up, you know better than I do.
Oh, well, no. I was going to use a discipline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil anything, so
Yep.
I'm putting it in chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, which...
So I'm not sure exactly where the confusion here is.
Okay.
Roland, thanks.
Yeah,
Kim, thanks.
I'm sorry. I was just my discipline's at 4. The discipline I was thinking of using is at 4, and I'm trying to use that.
Wait.
Yeah, so it's not equal to my intelligence or my medicine. So I'm wondering which one I should substitute in.
Hold on. Isn't 4 the one that affects you a lot?
No. Okay, I think we're having like a little bit of a problem. Just tell me how many dice. Just look at my character sheet and tell me how many dice you want me to roll. Just so we're clear.
Okay.
For right now, we'll figure it out later.
Okay. What would you like to have happen?
I want to break that hand and have that person immediately yank it off to me and be repelled.
Okay. So that.
And I want it to hurt like a motherfucker.
All right. So roll strength plus medicine then. My apologies.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna do 3 successes.
Okay. So you do that in one hand, and as you feel it, it's not like skin; it's scaly.
Interesting.
And
fishy
thin,
scales or like avian scales?
like avian scales.
Okay, that's interesting. And I take a note of that.
Yep. You have made a note. So as Marie is lifted up, she instantly reaches up and starts to squeeze. And there's a cry, "Hey, ow, ow, look, this will be easier if you don't. Ow, stop it, ow."
No, I'm not going to stop it.
Drop you.
Get the
I'm gonna drop you.
Drop me, bitch. How far has she lifted me up?
You have been lifted up, say 50 feet.
Okay, well, set me down and the pain will stop.
Did you just say 50 feet?
Yep.
All right, then set me down and the pain will stop.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to put you down. I just want you to do something for me.
Oh, honey, you did. If you wanted something done for you, you went the wrong way around it, Sonny. You fucking idiot.
No, just tell Roland I say hi, and then as
are you? No, come here.
She doesn't do anything but drop you with the other claw.
Well, I'm going to extend my hand a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to grab her collar.
Grab her collar. Oh, you have been able to surmise. I'm sorry. You've been able to look up and see just this giant black raven form.
Okay, I grab her by like the the part where her wing meets her neck.
Okay.
I grab her and she can't like drop me any. Like I'm not falling. I'm holding on the same way I was holding on before. She set me the fuck down, girl. Like that's what I'm saying. And we're gonna have a little chat. Or this doesn't go away. The pain doesn't go away. Ever.
Let me roll real quick here.
Mm-hmm. And just so you know, what I was doing to the scale, I'm doing to like the wing now too.
Yeah. Okay. She and it's the cracky parrotish voice is definitely has a feminine tone to it. She gives a horrendous caw, and then how to describe this? She tucks her wings, goes down and does into its nose down into a spin, and in so doing catches your hand with the edge of her wing, and it shreds through your flesh.
I don't give a fuck.
I need for you.
Like I am. You mother. All right, what do I need to roll for?
Good question. So someone's slicing at your hand as you're holding on to something. Seems like a.
I use my other hand too. I will grab both hands if I have to. I'm gonna make this matter. She's gonna regret this.
Make it a wits plus athletics check.
I don't have any athletics.
Okay, so just wits. Difficulty 6. Difficulty 6.
Okay, difficulty 6. 2. No, wait. Sorry, I got a thing. 1 second. I got 1 success.
Okay. So, as you are scrambling to hold on for everything you've got, the damage that she's inflicting with this fan of razor blades is too much, and you do drop.
Fuck.
So you take
okay.
2 lethal health levels of damage from the wings.
Fuck.
And
I don't have lethal listed. I don't have lethal listed here. I've got hurt, bruised, injured, wounded.
Sorry. So the way that damage in doing damage to someone works is that the damage is either bashing, lethal, or in your case aggravated. Bashing is very
I know what bashing is, but I knew
lethal is just the next grade up. Lethal is basically edged weapons and guns for most people.
Yeah.
So instead of just getting knocked around a little bit, you actually got shredded up a little bit. And so that's just 2 health levels. That's bruised and injured, I think they are.
Okay.
And then what's your stamina?
My stamina is 2. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay. That is just fine.
All right. So I barely survive. Great.
Nope. So you hit the water hard.
Of course I do. Of course I hit the water.
And luckily, because you're a vampire, bashing damage is halved after it's rolled.
Okay.
So you only take, you got a real lucky roll. You only take 1 level of bashing damage from the fall.
Okay.
And you know that all of this can be easily healed with moment's rest and the expenditure of blood.
All right. How many blood points should I?
Well, it's 1 point per level that you want to heal.
Okay, so that's 2 now? Or I'm sorry, I got the numbers mixed up.
Sorry, it was a 2 lethal and then a 3rd bashing.
Okay, so that's 3 blood points then, right?
So you're in
the
Garonne. You're in the river that runs down the center of Bordeaux.
Yep.
You're getting swept downstream. What do you do?
Okay, can I do another discipline roll?
Sure.
To kind of make myself a little bit more strong against the current, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? If you just spend a blood point for that, we won't have to work with a roll. That's fine.
Okay, and then so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swim against the current, and I'm gonna find the nearest place to get out, and I'm gonna like claw. I'm gonna like dig myself the fuck out, and
yeah, you work your way up a man-made embankment of large mortared stones to a fence made of fairly thick metal, slightly decorative metal posts with a chain between them. And this is just the dock stroll, the waterfront stroll on the west bank.
I'm completely wet, I am assuming.
Oh yeah, you're soaked.
Okay. I'm gonna wait to see if I can find someone. Go near, and then I'm gonna put my body back the way it was before, like normal, and I'm gonna wait for somebody to come by. And who comes by?
So it's a Monday night, and it's around about midnight. So there are not a lot of people out, which is convenient for getting out of the river. But after not too long of lurking, plus you do notice two guys walking along smoking.
All right, I'm gonna go up and like, hi boys, I'm so sorry, but I'm cold and I'm wet and I'm
lady, what happened?
Oh, like I broke up with my boyfriend and he responded. He responded by pushing me in the river.
My God, what an asshole! Here, and so one of them gives you his coat. Here, let's get you inside somewhere. We can take her back to. No, we don't want to take her back to our place. That's weird, dude. And they're figuring out what to do. What do you do?
Can you just take me somewhere I can sit down, somewhere a little less cold?
Yeah. All right, come on. She's coming back. Oh, fine. Okay. Fine.
I'm so upset right now.
They take you somewhere.
I've got my purse. Is my phone okay? Is my phone okay? I'm trying to text my friends. I'm supposed to meet my friends afterwards. I'm so scared.
Yes. Yeah. Your phone seems to be okay. It's a few blocks, but they take you to an apartment.
Apartment? Okay. Is there anyone there?
Just them.
Hey, can one of you guys get me like a blanket or a jacket or something?
Yeah. Let me. Yeah, my girlfriend's got some clothes. Hold on one sec. Okay. And he leaves.
And then the other guy's still with me?
Oh yeah.
You're so nice. Can you like give me a hug or something? I'm so scared.
Yeah, sure. You're
all
also
right.
very damp. But he does. He gives you a hug.
All right, I bite right into him.
Okay.
Not too hard, but I have enough. And I want to just make it like nice for him where he just doesn't even realize what's happening. Realize what's happening.
So how much blood do you take?
Not enough to kill him, but enough to make him like a little bit woozy.
Yeah, so that would be 2 points.
Okay, great. So I'm 2 points back. Yes.
So.
And then I'm just like, okay, I'm so sorry about all this.
No, it's okay. You're just, you can tell from drinking from him also that he was definitely drunk anyway. Good. So you're nice. You're pretty. And like he totally tries to make that with you.
Oh, you're so nice, but maybe can I just make him pass out, please?
Yeah.
I think he needs to pass out.
Take one more blood point and just pass out.
All right, great. Oh my God, thank you so much. And then I get up and I'm like, And then I like go find the guy. Like, hey man, your friend kind of like passed out drunk.
Oh, I thought I don't know. I thought I cut him off soon enough. Well, here, look. Here's some clothes. I kind of think they'll fit. I'm bad at this. Sorry, but here, there's the bathroom's down the hall. Don't worry about returning them. I'll explain. My girlfriend will understand.
You're really nice.
Yeah.
You're so nice. I might let you live. Anyways, yeah, the bathroom down the hall. Thank you. And then I go and get dressed. I'm like, anyways, my name's Alicia Vandenstree. So, if you need somebody to pay you back for the clothes, just let me give you my number if I can just I really want to repay you for your charity.
Sure, yeah.
Can I have your phone? I can put my contact information in there.
Yeah.
And then I just put in Alicia's number.
Mm-hmm.
I just whatever. And then I'm like, thanks so much. You're really nice, but I have to go. I think I need to go. My friend's going to worry about me. She's going to pick me up, but thank you. And then I just get out of there because I'm like, I just need some new clothes. So that's why I'm wearing this instead of what I was wearing last episode, guys. It's not a continuity error at all. And I head over to the address that Anais sent me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you head back to El Bodegon. You're actually down on the Capuchins.
Okay.
Which is the neighborhood south of town. You've ended up just outside of the old city walls. And this is a much more workaday part of town. But you're able to make your way north through the vestigial gate and back to El Bodegon at La Plaza Victoire, where you're able to meet up with everyone again.
Okay. And how dry and wet am I now?
You have been able to make yourself dry again.
Okay, great. Although my hair does not look.
Your hair, no, your hair would still be wet. Sorry, your hair would still be wet.
All right, and so that's how I wander in. Good evening. You, and I point to Roland. We're gonna have to have a little bit of a conversation, okay?
Okay. I hope your excursion was eventful. We've uncovered a few.
Oh, it was eventful. It was very, very eventful. That is exactly the word I'd use. Yeah. Anais, how are you, darling? I'm so sorry. I unfortunately did have to tolerate a conversation with your former mistress. She's terrible, but I did inconvenience her quite a bit.
What exactly happened?
Well, we met for drinks. She tried to interrogate me. I made it clear that I am here for I'm here for the good of Bordeaux, so that's good. She's afraid of something, so that's a thing. She's afraid of something. I don't know exactly what it is. I wish I knew
your hair.
Oh, yeah, that has to do with this asshole. That I point to Roland. It's his fault.
It's my fault I made you wash your hair.
My hair is not washed. There's leaves in it.
You could probably wash it somewhere better.
You guys sound fucking funny right now.
Yes.
Oh, it's not. Let me tell you something. That werewolf you pissed off isn't even a werewolf. It's some kind of bird thing. You fucked up a bird.
Are we in a crowd? Are we where people are?
We're in the basement of Bordeaux.
No, you're in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a werewolf bird?
It was a werewolf bird. And guess what she did to me?
I'm guessing
a little bit
more than one.
If you say wash my hair, I swear to God.
Mary, it's fine.
She kicked you in the river?
Oh no, she did more than that. My hands are barely healed after what she did to me. I almost had my all my extremities shredded. And yes, it's your fault. I don't know what you did, but I am very, very, very pissed.
Noted.
You should cool off for a bit.
Yes, go back in the river.
Not in the river. We should go home or something for you to cool down. It looks like you've had an eventful, wet experience.
Let me make something very clear. I'm holding you accountable for what happened to me tonight. All right? Now, as annoyed as you are with me, with my little jokes or everything, nothing I have done is on this level, okay? Nothing I have done to you. I've not done anything to you. And yet, you seem to think this is funny when you are responsible for direct harm coming to me, when I have been nothing but an ally to you since we have met.
I haven't done anything. It's the werewolf bird you should be angry at.
I'm angry at both of you because you just with a werewolf.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. Anyway, have you discovered anything else that's pertaining to our investigation?
I tried, and all I know is right now there's something, whatever it is, I think one of the harpies are involved, or someone connected to Alicia Vandenstree is involved.
Interesting.
I don't know that for sure, but I do think we definitely want to investigate the Immortal Women's Club. And let me make it very clear. This is a problem. Whatever you got into, Roland, it's having some really, really, really bad effects right now. And we can't conduct a proper investigation if things like this keep happening to us. Or me, or any one of us. She might come after Anais next. And if that happens, you won't like the result.
And then we'll watch the skies then.
Common and commonly overlooked wisdom is to look up in a dungeon.
Easy enough for Roland.
What did you guys find?
We think we may have discovered that whoever it was that wore this dress, one of their friends was the leaky plumbing that enabled the Sabbat raid.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that means that one of our potential leads is gone. Great.
Why is that?
Well, if that's the person who got them in and they got killed in the raid.
No, they felt there was a strong sense of betrayal that was left on their clothing. So we think that it's possible that one of their friends. So if we can find out who wore that dress and find out who they were associated with, that might lead us to the betrayer.
I'll go over the list of people of the dead.
We also have some of these appear to be shovel heads. It's possible we could identify who they were and backtrack that. There might be a location of a haunting ground, but if the Sabbat are intelligent, they wouldn't hunt where they're lairing. So that's a bit more of a long shot, but it's always a potential avenue of investigation.
All right. I want you to settle this thing with the werebird or whatever she is. Understand?
Do you know how to get in contact with her?
No, she just picked me up, said, "Tell Roland I said hi." And then I tried to get her to elaborate, and she shredded my hand and dumped me in the river.
Huh. For a messenger, she's terrible at leaving a callback number.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. Did you know you're really funny?
Yes.
I just want to check something right now. Anais, Yana, do you recall the visitor that you had? before you went and saw Urbane?
Somewhat. It was a strange visitor.
It was. And she mentioned having met Roland.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that then.
Go to bed, everybody.
What Anais says about this is entirely up to you, and I just want to make sure that you at least remember that you have that
Okay.
option.
All right. And I just wouldn't know how to explain it. Or she was like, hey, Roland, a few days ago, somebody came to my apartment saying that they were for you, I believe.
Who was it?
Did she have talons?
It was a strange visitor. I'm trying to recall what they looked like. They were just so strange. It just went right over me. I kind of didn't want to think about them again, but I think they might have a link as to the person who dropped Marie.
Deanna, do you want a hand with that?
Yeah.
Or yeah, okay.
Yeah.
She's short, wild, very almost 80s perm, but really needed to be washed, black hair, dirty leather jacket, dirty skinny jeans, dirty t-shirt, really good looking docs though, or combat boots, with both purple and yellow laces. And Roland, that description definitely rings a bell for you.
And who is that person?
Eva.
Eva.
The lady with the letter for Anais.
Oh, okay. So.
Yes, that is.
Huh. Oh, yes, I remember her. So I guess we're just going to be looking for strange women with colorful combat boots.
And wings. Apparently.
Interesting. All right. Well, if we see her, I'll settle it.
You better. And I want you to make an effort, please.
Just make an effort. I just want you to make an effort.
I put it forth an effort into everything I do.
Oh, sure.
So, that's settled. What do you do now?
I want to go to bed.
Okay. I mean, just to refresh, it's maybe 12:30, 1 in the morning at the moment. You've got a few more hours till sunlight if you would like to do something. If you just want to go back to your place, that's fine.
Well, if we've got that much time, I want to briefly go back to my place to dry my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, because I feel like a mess, I text, 1 second, sorry. Sorry. I'm going to text Mark and be like, get me a hair dryer, some hairspray, and some eyeliner, and some makeup patches, and deliver it to this address. A pretty black girl is going to open the door, and you are to call her mistress and bow to her when she accepts the package. Understood?
Got it. I'm across the river. I need 45 minutes.
You have 35. And make sure you get the good stuff, Garnier. All right?
Garnier.
It comes in a green bottle.
You know, it was just there wasn't a question mark. It was just Garnier.
Okay, good.
Like confirmed. I know what you're talking about.
All right. All right.
Okay.
And then we head back to my place. All right. And
Roland and Anais. Oh, sorry.
Anais is probably good. The idea is that Anais would. Do you mind coming back with me briefly so we can regroup?
Yeah, I don't mind. Let's get you healed back up because you don't look good at all.
No, I don't. I don't feel that good either, strangely enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got this nice jacket at least. It's attractive.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there to help you.
No, it's not your fault, darling. It's his fault. Anyways.
He's trying his best. I know you both are.
Oh, I think he's totally fine with the fact that I got dropped in a lake.
Why? Like, how would you believe that?
Roland, do you want to chime in?
Is this still happening right when I'm in the room?
Yes.
Oh. Because it's funny.
I tried.
So
I know you tried, dear. No, don't worry, sweetheart. Sweetheart, you're perfect. You're wonderful. We love you. He's trash, but we love you.
you're heading north along Rue Saint Catherine, because it is the most straight and expedient way to where you're going, more on the north end of town. And it's late on a Monday, so there are very few people out and about at this point, even though Rue Saint Catherine is sort of the axis of this part of the city.
Mhm.
When along the other side, you see someone in cargo pants and a black t-shirt and a jean jacket.
A man? Is it?
Man.
It's Mark.
Yeah, man,
Okay.
running. It is not Mark. You do not recognize him, but
Oh.
he's running south along the road, and shortly, and coming up shortly after him, and he barely ducks down an alley off to the left, is a short woman, dark olive skin, running almost inhumanly fast in very fancy heels after him.
This night was just too normal. Let's go see what this is. And then I text Marco, you have 45 minutes after all. Anyways, shall we investigate?
Only
Am I still on the Bardagon?
No, I'm sorry. I thought that you were
Yeah, you were traveling with us. So you see all
whoever was headed out and back to Marie's place.
Yeah, we were all headed back to my place.
Okay.
Are you sure you'll be okay?
I'm gonna be fine. Are you kidding? I love this. Let's go.
And at this point, Roland, with your heightened senses, and Anais as well, will probably hear, "Oh shit!" from the alley.
I'm going.
Yeah, no, we're all going.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you get there, what you find is a large, inky black blob blocking the alley about halfway down between these two buildings. Genevieve, as you turn the alley and we're running, you can see him standing at the end, like he's done running. He's ready to fight. You run down the alley after him, and out of the shadows, between two like lamps, crashes a giant black wave that just breaks away from the wall and sweeps you up.
Oh,
Okay. As soon
Yes.
as y'all see that happen, you hear from her, "What the fuck is this shit now?"
I'm with
And-
her. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, wait, I know what this is.
Yes, you do know what this is.
We have a Lasombra. This is just great. The
Jean-Pierre,
It is.
What do you do?
Okay, so it's pushing me back in which direction?
It threw you off to the right against the other side of the alley, but at this point, it's like you're basically swimming through this tangible shadow.
Okay.
You cannot see, and as far as you can tell, you cannot hear out of it.
Okay. I'm still gonna basically just keep trying to swim through it, and kind of letting Jean take over a little bit, as far as like giving me that extra strength to push forward, and just yelling out, I just want to ask some questions. That's all. I'm not trying to hurt you. Just talk to me.
Could you actually please make me a self-control roll?
Okay.
Difficulty. Know your proclivities. Let's call this difficulty 7.
Oh God. 3 successes.
Okay. Now give me another one.
Oh God. Same difficulty?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 success.
And give me another one.
Oh God. 1 success.
Okay. So all your way chasing after this guy who you recognized, Jean is just right there, rippling under your skin all the way down, and you have been able to ride that deep, dark adrenaline, so that you are still in control, and you're pretty sure whatever else you might be feeling, you are in control of the situation.
Okay.
And I am actually, Wendy, if we could share the screen that I'm my screen share. This is going to be our first fight, so I drew up some notes. Oh, but I don't want. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. All right, so Genevieve, you are trying to make your way through the black. Please give me a wits plus awareness roll. If you don't have any awareness, that's fine. You can still make a wits roll. Difficulty. Difficulty 8.
Okay. What does change of plans do for me here? Because this was a pretty sudden change of chasing tactic.
Yeah, you know what? I'll let that apply. And the way that specialties work is that when they apply to a roll, any 10s you roll count for 2 hits.
Oh, neat. Okay. And you said difficulty 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no successes.
Okay, so you run into the other wall.
Okay.
And you are not having an easy time finding your way out.
No.
Do you have? You don't have heightened senses. So here's another thing that happens. You hear something far off, and very, very big and round sounding. The rest of you, though, just hear a pop, pop, pop.
What kind of pop, pop, pop? Like gunshots?
Yeah.
Have we seen any signs of the La Sombra activity? Have we seen like?
Oh yeah. As soon as you get to the alley, you see this giant pool. You know, this like 6 foot tall giant pool of shadow blocking off the alley. Just a sec here.
Okay. Can I just spot? Can I look around for a green sign with that says pharmacy and break in there real quick?
Yes.
All right, and I look among the shelves real quick, and I'm like, oh, good, Garnier, and then I grab some hairspray, and I run back out, and I'm like, let's go.
And Genevieve, what is your stamina?
1.
Oh wow. Okay, so
I don't like a DM saying, "Oh wow."
Yeah, so 2 of the bullets actually graze you, and you take 3 lethal health levels.
Oof. Okay.
I need you to make another self-control roll for me, difficulty 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry, difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6. 2 success.
Okay. Cool. Let's just start from the top. Marie, in that time you went looking for hairspray. Roland, what do you do?
Roland hears gunfire. He's charging.
Okay. Through the inky black?
Sure.
All right. Give me a strength plus awareness roll, difficulty 7. You've got a good idea going into it what direction you need to stay in, but this is tangible blackness holding you back.
5 successes.
Fuck me. You are in and out the other end, and you see him, and you still have time for an action if you'd like.
And he's using a firearm?
Yes, he's using a small caliber pistol.
I'm getting into close combat with him so that he'll make it much more difficult for him to attack, and I'm attacking with my K-bar.
All right. You have celerity, though, and you're not pumping it for actions at the moment. So, yeah, you can make a melee attack for me. And he was not expecting that, so. So a weapon deck would be dex plus melee plus celerity in this case.
4 successes.
All right. Give me damage. So damage is going to be base attack damage plus
strength plus strength plus 1 plus potence dice.
Yep. Plus hits on the attack, and then his soak is going to be 4.
Oh. 6 successes. I rolled 10 dice. 4 net successes or 4 successes on the attack roll, 2 potence, 3 strength, plus 1. Yeah. 4 plus 3 plus 3. That's 10 dice.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then okay, I'll do this differently then. So that's 6 hits, and he doesn't. So this is. Just,
but if he has fortitude, that automatically counts too.
Yeah. So he only reduces that by 1.
Come on, Shadow Man.
You done fucked him up, Anais. So they're gunshots. Roland charged in. You're not sure what Marie ran off to do, but she's coming back now. What do you do?
And it's just sitting there, just standing there in shock, it's not knowing where Marie went, and Roland is charging. She just follows Roland, or just follows what Roland is doing at this point.
Okay, give me a strength plus awareness roll, difficulty 7.
Okay, where is? Let me get the dice up. So, let's see. I'm trying to see 3 for awareness, and then where would strength be? 2. Okay, so 5.
Mm-hmm.
3. Well, actually, let me. I have to read that dice. And okay, so I got 4.
Okay, so you are also able to make it through the
There's
shadow.
10.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're still rolling dice.
See a shadow? We got 4, 6, 10, 6, 9. So yeah, they pass.
Okay, so you are able to work your way through the shadow, but it takes you the round to do so.
Okay.
Okay, so moving back around, Jenny, what do you do?
Not much to do now, but try to fight through the shadow again, I guess. This time, like, I think I'm gonna like plant a foot against the wall and try to like, assuming this is like, fluid dynamics, push off against it to get some more like power behind pushing through it.
Give me another wits plus awareness. This is going to be difficulty 6, though. You've already taken a round to stumble around it back through
Wits
here.
plus awareness, just the 4. Okay.
I want to appreciate how she is using fluid dynamics to help her fight.
2 successes, one of which is a 10. So 3 successes.
Yeah. All right. So you are able to make your way out of the shadow on the right side, where you see a lanky guy, big shock of red hair and a black trench coat, attacking the guy that you had been chasing.
Okay.
What do you do?
Thanks, but don't hurt him too bad. Shit.
Little late for that.
Oh, fuck. I need to talk to him.
And now we're going to roll back around to Marie. I'm sorry, you're muted.
I want to set this dude on fire because that's the way I'm going to get through that shadow. So I'm going to scream out, "Hey, sweetheart, canard," which is French for shithead. Get out of the way right now. I'm going to scream at him to get out of the way.
Oh, I'm spending blood points.
Get out of the way now.
And so you scream this, and then what do? You can't actually see through the shadow.
I know I can't see. That's why I'm telling them to get out of the way. Because I can't see them and I don't want to actually set them on fire. I mean it. And then, like, I want to really emphasize to Roland that I mean it, so maybe he'll actually listen to me. I scream out in a way that, like,
Roland,
makes it...
You hear Marie Suzette emphatically telling you to move out of the way.
Where?
Anywhere but him. Just get out. Run.
All right.
We're in an alley, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
get out of the way.
Parkour time, like
Yeah, you are. Yeah, sorry. I'm just
these alleys are relatively wide. You could walk almost 3 abreast.
Then I'm jumping and wall kicking like Mario because you can do that when you're a vampire.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the starter package, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm spending blood points though for extra actions as a reaction.
Mm-hmm. So, having called out, what does Marie do?
All right. Can she maybe sense that they're out of the way, please?
You have no idea.
That's not going to stop you, Marie.
It's really not. And I'm going to take a deep breath. I guess I should do a courage roll for this, right?
It will be courage roll.
Yeah.
But let's first, gosh, what would this even be? Let's first have of all weird things, wits plus athletics roll.
Well, that's just going to be wits again. Why do you keep doing this to me?
I don't know why you don't have any talents.
Shut up. I have plenty of talents, just not always in this situation. All right. Just give me a decent difficulty at least.
7.
All right. 2 successes.
Okay. So you're able So as soon as the fire from lighting the hairspray.
Oh, I haven't lit the hairspray yet. I'm about to light the hairspray.
Oh,
I wanted to make sure my friends were out of the way because I'm a good.
You have no idea. You have no idea.
All right, but now I got to do it.
Yep. So as soon as that flame, sorry, I.
All right, can I make it my big moment?
Yes.
All right, I take out my lighter and I go, I'm really sorry if I hit you. And then even you, trash bag. And then I light the lighter and I just.
That's a mean thing to say to the La Sombra.
No, no. I'm going to say meaner things to the Sombra. And I just let it rip.
Okay. So as soon as the flame hits the ball of shadow, it goes up like there's a kind of cloth that I'm like if you ever seen like very, very fine, very loosely woven cloth get set on fire, it just kind of whooshes and shreds into ash, and that's what happens to the shadow. And then you are also and this is where the courage roll comes in.
Okay.
Courage roll difficulty 6.
Courage roll difficulty 6.
It's going to be 7 if it hits any of us.
3 successes.
Okay. You are able to maintain your composure as you are using this impromptu flamethrower to advance with it and also hit fuckface.
Hit the La Sombra, you mean?
Yeah.
Not Roland.
Yeah, no, the other fuckface.
Okay. And is that up? Is that the how much damage do I do?
You do 1 health level for that 1 success you had. 1 was eaten up by getting rid of the shadow shroud.
Okay. But still, it's pretty good.
And his life sucks.
I mean, it's fire. It's ag damage. Fire is wonderful. Always do more.
Yeah, especially for aren't the La Sombras? It's worse for them, right?
No, actually, it's not. There's someone else who I think it is, though.
Maybe
okay.
it might be the followers of Set. I might be getting mixed up.
He does amazingly on his courage roll, though, and so he's still around and kicking. But he is not going to win this. So what does he do? He pulls out another little trick. Pardon me, I know that I'm almost breaking my own rule here.
I think we need to do courage rolls as well. Anais, Genevieve, and myself.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Jenny, Roland, and Anais should all make courage rolls difficulty 4.
Sorry, which rolls were they?
Courage, difficulty 4.
Okay, courage. Okay.
Yeah, and just courage.
3 success for me.
Same.
Hold on, I'm still looking. See.
That sucks.
What was the difficulty?
4.
Okay, so I got 2 failures. 1 was a 10 though. So
You got a 10, and so that's totally a hit.
okay.
And
so you got 1 success.
Yeah. So it's at a distance. It's a big burst of flame, but it's at a distance. It's at a distance and it's pretty brief. So you're able to, like, your beast goes, run, 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 but you're able to keep your feet. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay. So, what Knucklehead does is he is trying to stay. He starts backing up from Roland, and out of another set of shadows comes this vine-like tentacle and wraps around Roland's feet, or tries to anyway.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Yeah, lucky for you that this tentacle has a foot fetish.
Yeah, hopefully we're not going to get a repeat of The Evil Dead.
Wait, hold on. Whatever. 3. It does, in fact, wrap around Roland's legs. Or, Roland, would you like to spend one of your celerity actions to dodge it?
I absolutely would.
Okay. That's Dex plus Athletics. Full pool. Except, of course, the celerity, because you're using that for actions.
Diff?
6.
4 successes.
Okay, you actually are able to notice it and step out of the way before they wrap too tightly around your legs, but that tentacle is still there. It's your go. What do you do?
Well, stabbing him seemed to work out so nicely, so I think I'm going to do it again.
Yeah. Again with the stabby.
But I only got 3 successes this time.
Has he? Oh, he actually has room to spend another one and get his full pool.
But he does it. He's at wound. I hope he's probably at wound penalties now.
You are right. And that would totally apply to this.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, it applies to everything except for soak.
There are a few other like reflexive things that it doesn't apply to, but yeah. So you totally hit with 2 successes.
All right. I am going to roll my 2, strength 3, plus 1, and then plus 2 for potence dice. 4 successes on the damage roll.
Okay. Let me just make a note here real quick. He drops.
How disappointing.
That first slash you put on him fucked him up good.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with World of Darkness combat. Once you get the big hit, then everything else just kind of really goes south. Although, to be fair, 1v4 is not a very good thing for him.
Okay. Combat has ended. We are no longer in turn order or anything resembling it. You find yourselves at the entrance to or halfway down an alley about 3 meters wide. The coterie members, as well as this unconscious guy in cargo pants and not enough of a jacket to be out in this cold in the middle of the night, late September. And a young woman stands 5'7" probably in her heels. Emily, is there anything else you would like to add to Jenny's description?
She has kind of mid back length black hair with pink streaks at the end. If you look too closely at her face for a little while, you may notice that she has heterochromia. She is dressed in what looks to be like club outfit, just a little black dress that's stylish.
Super
Carrying a small
stylish.
purse. Yes. She has a very kind of like sweet and almost innocent look about her. At least you can kind of get that feeling from her face. Except right now she looks really angry, and she says, "I needed to talk to him. What? Wait, you just you just killed somebody."
He's fine. 5 seconds. Who are you?
Okay.
Actually, Jenny, I need you to make another self-control roll.
Okay. Difficulty?
6.
I can smell the youth on her. Marie's gonna come over to the collapsed body of this
2
idiot,
success.
and she's
Okay.
gonna sit down and like yank his body over to her and like put his head in her lap, and she's gonna examine his head.
His head.
Yeah, his head.
It's
And,
all
like,
relatively in one piece.
Right.
One of Roland's swipes with a knife almost took it off.
all right. And
He's
I'm
firing
gonna
a gun. We need to get out of here now.
we need to get him out of here now. You little girl. You're
Little girl?
Yeah, shh. Come with us. You're coming with us. Come on.
Who are you? I don't just.
It doesn't matter right now. You'll find out. We can't be caught here. Okay? And then I throw him. I Roland, take him. Take him. Put him over your shoulder or something. And I like kind of like sort of toss him over at Roland.
Flop.
Flop. Yeah. My apartment's just up here. Let's go.
Fine, I guess.
No, I'm saying that it wasn't up to you to agree. You were going to come with us one way or another. All right, come on, guys. We got to get out of here right now. And we just run and we go to the and then we go to like head out and we head to my apartment.
All right. As Ginny is running after them, she's gonna grab her phone. Assuming no one is like, hey, don't use that. She's going to.
When you check your phone, there's a text waiting for you from Henriette.
Oh crap. Yeah, what's it say?
Where the fuck are you?
Text back. I saw one of the guys from the theater. I need to get answers. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. And then close that, flip over text to Lex.
Mhm.
And I think at this point we've kind of established enough of kind of safety protocols to where I can just drop like a GPS pin to them.
Mhm.
No, I'm not going to allow that. I don't want whoever.
Well, you just see her on her phone.
Yeah.
Okay, then I see her on my phone and I ask her what she's doing. What are you doing?
I'm texting my boss to let her know that I'm not going to be going back tonight because I'm going to
You
your
don't
apartment.
tell her whatever you're doing. Do not tell her where you're going. I don't need a bunch of random people I don't know coming into my haven. Understand?
Your haven?
Oh my God. Listen. You're not doing that. Can I?
First of all, give me, bless you. Give me a perception plus awareness roll. Difficulty 6.
2 successes.
Okay. You are surprised to notice that the person in front of you is in fact Kindred. She seems very alive. It might be blush of life.
Yeah, no. I'm like, you are very young. And I'm guessing you don't know. No, stop for a second. You are
I'm-
very young. Stop for a second. You are very young, and it's very clear that you don't know how all of this works. But let me explain something to you. We are in a lot of trouble right now, and I can't have random people coming to my house. Understand? Now, do you want to survive? Do you want to understand? Do you want to survive the night or not?
You're not going to have random people coming to your house. Don't worry. I'm not summoning a cavalry.
I don't want you summoning anyone.
I'm not summoning anybody.
All right, then. I'm glad we understand each other. All right, and we head to my apartment then.
On the walk, I'm going to point a few things out about the people that have swept you up, Jenny. Marie, or sorry, the woman who is giving you instructions
Mm-hmm.
and not paying you, it seems out of place in her clothes.
Okay.
Her dark-skinned companion is objectively the most beautiful woman you've ever seen.
Oh no.
And she seems to be of an age with you. Now,
Okay.
how Jenny feels about that is up to her and you. But like supermodel Lupita Nyong'o levels of poise and beauty are just, slipping off of this person like so much mist.
Okay.
We'll
probably notice that
Can I ask Anais to charm her a little bit, maybe? Can Anais charm her at all?
Is she asking me, or is she asking?
Yeah, Annie.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, can you charm her a little bit?
Yeah, I'm up for it.
All right.
What exactly did you want me to do, Marie?
See if you can. She seems to like you. See if you can. Maybe that's your advantage. Good cop, bad cop.
I'm up for it.
All right. Thank you.
Anais, you know that you have a discipline that would help you with this. Do you want to activate awe?
Yes. Do this.
Okay, so that's spending a blood point, and roll me charisma plus performance, difficulty 7.
This is 2 plus. Okay, 4. Okay. Difficulty 7.
Mm-hmm.
The pass. 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 They all pass.
Okay. So the effect of that is that, Jenny, you more and more cannot take your eyes off of Anais, and it occurs to you, maybe you should talk to her.
Okay. So I'm gonna jog a little and catch up to her, and kind of like side eye Marie a little bit and say,
You up?
Is she like chill? Is this always like, do I need to like, is she gonna take me somewhere and try to murder me? Like, what is going on right now?
Anais is clearly the most trustworthy person in this lot.
Right. So I'm asking that of Anais.
I resent that remark. You can trust Roland to stab you.
Anais does her best to like calm her. Tries to like, I guess, pet her hand a little bit to like calm her and like smooth her nerves a little bit. Gives her like words of encouragement. You'll be fine. I swear to you that we're safe. We're not going to hurt you at all. We just need to figure out We just need to ask a few questions of you.
Okay. And I'm gonna put my hand on top of hers. At this point, can I feel that she also doesn't have a pulse or warmth or whatever?
Give me a perception
Okay.
plus awareness roll, difficulty 4.
Okay.
I
Perception.
mean, Anais is clearly the coldest person you have ever met. But let's see if she's actually a vampire.
2 successes.
She's totally undead.
Oh, okay. All right. So that definitely helps the situation. A good bet. So I kind of like reflexively take a breath in, which is totally unnecessary in this group, but whatever, and nod and say, "All right, yeah, okay, yeah, you seem chill and like if
Chill.
you think, yeah, if you think she's not just gonna straight murder me, then all right, I for some reason believe you. I don't know."
I swear
Shrugs and keeps
we won't
walking.
murder you. I swear we won't murder you. If at all, I'll pay you or give you something for all the trouble that you've been through. The least
You
the least I could do.
don't need to pay me for, well, okay, you don't this is fine, you don't need to pay me. I honestly just want answers. That's all I care about in this minute. Like I just want answers. That's it.
Can I overhear this and look over and I go, we're all looking for answers. You'll get them. Just please cooperate. Please.
And at this point, you have made it back to Marie's Haven, which is in a renovated. It's a large building that probably was used by someone very rich at some point as just their large house in town, but has since been converted into a number of apartments. And going inside, all of the architecture that you notice is old, but kept in relatively good shape. They've tried to restore it and keep the original luster and panache. And you are taken to Marie's apartment where you can, I don't know, smooch or something. What do you do?
I want to put we go into the living room where the big portrait is. And if anybody can switch their background to the big portrait, I would switch the deck. Jim, do you need me to send it to you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you over Discord. And we're going to set the body down. Like, I'm going to sit down on the couch, and I'm going to be like, okay, put him here. And I'm going to take his head into my lap again, and I'm going to put my hands around, like, the nape of his neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
drain
want
him first.
I'm sorry, Roland, what was that?
We're going to drain him first.
Yeah.
Cutting out, and I want to leave a little bit of vitae so he doesn't go crazy, but the last thing I want him to do is to heal himself, and then we have another fight in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to, Do you have medical equipment here?
I do have some, and I go and like, Anais knows where it is. Sweetheart, can you go get it for me? She knows where it is. Just like go with it. She's a first aid kit. There's a first aid kit with like all sorts of things in the bathroom. You know where it is.
Yeah, just not a go get it.
Yeah.
Get me the largest syringe you can.
I'll see if I can find one.
Ginny kind of stands off to the side, looking real uncomfortable and suspicious of all of this, but ultimately not like saying anything or getting in the way.
All right. I look up at her. I'm like, I'm sorry about the rush, but I have to tell you, this is quite a situation that you've stumbled into, and it's bigger than you may be realizing. And that is why I really, really can't have random people coming to my house. What's your name? What's your clan? And how old are you?
Genevieve, I don't have a clan, and I'm 28.
28, 28? How long have you been 28?
What do you mean? How long have I been? Oh, you mean okay? Yeah. Week and a half, 2 weeks.
And you don't know your clan. What kind of things can you do?
I mean, kindred things. I don't.
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm gonna said something about this. Disciplines, right? I don't know. I don't know.
Who made you one of us?
No idea. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh no. Oh
Look,
no.
All
Who do
right.
you work for?
I don't. I mean, technically a guy named Emilio, but non-react. Like, don't. Okay. All I know about this is I woke up in a van at the back of the Grand Teatro, and
Oh,
I was this, and I
you're
know.
a shovelhead.
Yeah, that's what she said I was. A shovelhead.
Oh, wonderful. There's a shovelhead in my apartment. I'm
Is
so
that
pleased.
what is that bad?
It's pretty
Yes.
bad. It's pretty bad, darling.
Oh.
Oh, you're
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna say this as nicely as possible because I feel really sorry for you now. Okay, I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm sorry I was a bitch earlier, but I've had a hell of a night, kind of literally, and this was a bit of a thing, and it wasn't even the only bit of a thing that happened tonight.
Okay.
But you are the equivalent of a naked baby left out on a porch, but instead of being left on a porch, you were left out on the edge of a cliff, and also the people that left you there were demons.
Okay. I mean, sounds like a rad premise, but ultimately not so great. Like
Not great for you.
no.
And you said you work for someone? You have a boss?
Yeah, I do some dancing to make money. Like I don't know. I don't really know anybody. The only person that I know that I talked about this stuff is a ghoul. And I don't know like
Okay. All right. You're in trouble, honey. And
okay, yeah, I know. That's
and
why I chased a guy across the city.
that wasn't a good idea for you to do. I mean, look.
Cut her a break. That's brave.
It's brave, but it's also stupid and very dangerous, and she doesn't know what she's doing. At least when I ran in there, what I did was brave, but I knew what I was doing. And
Well,
that's
It's all right. We'll figure
right.
this out. We'll sort it out.
Roland and Anais, as you've been trying to set this guy up, aside from the typical complications of draining a vampire of vitae, that they're not, willing, that they're not doing, you recognize that
Heck, if it's a problem, I'll drain him myself.
Well, some of his wounds have healed, but then they've kind of stopped healing. He's pretty seriously fucked up, even for a vampire, and he may well actually be in a state of torpor.
Anais, sweetheart, do you think maybe you could auspex him?
Yeah. Let's see.
We need to figure out who he is, because this could be a big lead.
I don't know if this helps at all. I saw him at the raid. That's why I chased him. He was the first kindred I saw after I woke up.
That is extremely helpful. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh Jesus. Okay. Sweetheart, where do you live? Do you have any place to live?
I mean, right now I live in a hostel in the Capuchins.
Would you like a more comfortable place to live?
Maybe.
All right. I have a habit of taking in young girls who need help. Would you like to stay here?
I'll
look over.
I can imagine what Genevieve's thought is to that. I'll check with you later if I'm right.
Yeah. I'll give it some consideration, but I appreciate the offer. That's really sweet of you. I'm just kind of a lot going on right now. I'll let you know.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah.
But
whole baby on the cliff thing going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her my phone. Put your number in here. We're going to stay in contact. And then when she puts her name in there, I immediately text that number and I ask, "Is this actually you, Jenny?"
I hold up my phone. It's the text that says, "Is this actually you?"
Okay. All right. We need to interrogate this guy.
Anais, with your application of appropriate aspects, you would be able to tell that he is, in fact, in a torpid state. And there's no real telling exactly when he'll come out of it.
I know how to get one.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Roland, what was that?
I know how to get a vampire out of torpor. You take blood from them, and then you let them smell fresh blood. That will wake them up if they're hungry.
For that, someone is going to need to feed on him.
I'll do it if nobody else wants to.
I'll feed on him. I don't care.
If you're interrogating him, it's not a good idea.
Oh, good point.
I feel there's ramifications to this that I'm too baby to know yet, so I'm gonna pass unless like you super need me to.
I'll take care of it. It's fine.
Okay.
Roland.
Self-control roll?
Oh, yeah. Difficulty 6. Wait, I'm sorry. How much blood are you down? Or what are you down to?
I am down 3 points. I am at 10 of 13.
Okay. Then, yeah. So this will just be difficulty 6 then.
Just one.
Okay. So you sink your fangs into him, and there is this delicious rush of vampiric vitae, which is, it hits different. It hits different. And you feel your beast perk its ears, sniff a little closer, and you need to make another self-control roll.
Hey, can I watch him while he's doing this to maybe make sure he's not?
Another one.
Give me one more.
One again.
Okay.
Can I watch him while he's doing this and maybe yank him back if I need to?
He seems to be in control.
Okay.
Like I understand that you're watching him, you're keeping an eye on him, and that's appropriate and good. And he seems to be in control through the whole process. Roland, there's this be kindred long enough, and you develop a sense for how close someone is to being empty. And he is pretty close. But you have not diablerized him. So, good on you.
No, I'm staying back from that. But once that does happen, I'm going to say, all right, now he will, when he wakes up, he will. Probably his beast will be in control. You must subdue him.
Oh, I can make very sure that happens. Once again, I'm gonna put my hands around like the nape of his neck and his head. I'm kind of like cradling it. Really, it looks like I'm like cradling him like he's like this, like he's a lover, you know. But my hands, like my fingertips are on like the back of his neck, and my thumbs are like right here, like between like his ear and his jaw. So it's like this sort of, and then I'm gonna use a discipline. I think you know which one. And I want to not only jolt him awake, but I want him to wake with a bit of pain, enough to in a way that kind of immobilizes him.
So you are able, with the powers that we speak of, to make sure that he is immobilized and that it hurts.
Okay.
Torpor is a tricky thing, though, and as Roland says, someone is going to need to offer him blood for him to wake up.
All right, then I'll do it. And I briefly like reach up and I cut my wrist slightly, and I hover it over his hand, over his mouth. Time to wake up.
He does so, and his face immediately contorts into this like full face snarl as his fangs come out, and he tries very hard to bite at your wrist.
All right, I like wipe a little, but I'm gonna take a little bit of 1 second. I like dab at my wrist real quick because I want him to stay awake, and I have like a little, maybe like a drop, and I like go boop, like so, like a droplet falls into his mouth, and then I immediately withdraw and I close my wrist, and I put my hands back in the position they were in before.
He is paralyzed. He is also thrashing a lot. Well, I mean, he's trying to thrash a lot, and his beast is very much in control. After a few minutes, of not being able to sate his hunger, he seems to come back to himself, at least somewhat.
And I looked at it and I'm like, evening sunshine.
What did you do to me?
I am just making you comply, darling. You're going to tell us what we want to know. All right?
Roland is not in the room at this point because I know what it's like to actually drink the blood of someone and then watch them be interrogated. It's a thing. So you'll have to do this scene without me.
All right. I want to know your name. First off, we're going to start with your name, your age, and who you're working with.
Puddentane. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
And I give him another little jolt. And I want it to be like, how badly do you want this to go for you, darling? I know, trust me, I know how you work a little better than you think I do. And I give him another jolt just to give him, I want him to get a jolt in a way that maybe makes him wonder what's up here, and maybe he understands what I mean by that.
He just says, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'm Marie. I'm a really nice girl. Now, come on. I gave you my name. Now you, and then I like, with every syllable, I kind of tap my middle finger against his neck, and with everyone, that's another little jump. Now, you give me yours.
Wait, are you fucking torturing him?
Something like that. Yes.
What?
It's more like he's torturing himself, actually. It's complicated. Maybe someday I'll explain it to you. It's going to be another fun vampire secret, I promise. No.
I thought we weren't. Never mind.
Sunshine, what's your name?
Anais. Deanna? Sorry. What? Anais has a soft constitution, and this would be bothering it.
That's a conscience roll.
So because you're soft-hearted, if you want to at all be in the room and this is going on, you would have to make a willpower roll, or you can leave.
Let's do willpower. Let's see.
Okay. Willpower difficulty 8.
Right. I don't know. Make it then to see. Nope. Nope. And 1 success.
Okay. That's enough that any desire you might have to be helpful and participate overcomes your unwillingness to be involved with any sort of harm or pain.
We're going to keep... I'm going to make something very simple for you, Sunshine. You're going to tell us what we need to know. And then, if you're really, really good and you're actually telling us the truth, this pain will eventually stop. And you'll never have to feel it again.
Roll me manipulation plus intimidation.
Okay.
Difficulty.
Manipulation plus intimidation.
Difficulty 7.
Okay, that's only 2. Ooh, my dice fell so low.
What do you think it would be?
I had 1 success.
Okay. He says, "Listen, bitch, I'm not telling you anything."
You really are going to tell me everything.
Stick your fingers in my fucking brains right now and get it over with.
I mean, you do know I might take you up on that, but and you know what? I kind of do. I kind of take him up on that, but in the way only I can. So he knows my fingers are on his brain. Is anybody else getting an echo?
A little bit.
Yeah. Sorry, we're having a sound issue, and I can't figure out what it is. I've been going through like a bunch of different things. Okay.
Genevieve, there's something about this, not just that this is whatever you might think of this apparently torturing him with his head in her lap. You have no idea what's going on there, but he seems to be holding out pretty good. Maybe there's another way. Like Jean thinks there's another way to do this.
Yeah.
Another
Deanna,
muscle
can
you could
yourself?
flex.
We think it might be coming from your mic. That's why there's an echo. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You're all right. Thank you. But yeah, can I put my fingers in his brain, but in a way he can feel it on my brain? It doesn't hurt, but it is on his brain and it doesn't kill him. And I think that might impress upon him.
Yes.
Before that, I say, wait. What is Jean telling me?
Maybe there's an extension of something you've done before when you were trying to sweet talk your way into something.
Okay. I say, listen, let me try something, okay? I just have a feeling I can maybe help. And so walk over.
I'm still holding him steady. I'm still holding him steady though.
No, yeah, hold on to him. Walk over and kind of stand over him and get real close. And I say, listen, We're not doing some good cop, bad cop bullshit here. This isn't good kindred, bad kindred. This is just me appealing to the part of you that gives even a little bit of a shit about your kin, about other people like you. I need to know what's going on with me and what happened. I am begging you.
Jean tells you to spend a blood point.
Okay, I do that.
Roll appearance plus empathy, difficulty 6.
Appearance plus empathy. Difficulty 6. Okay, and my yeah, I'm using my thingy. So make sure I got the right number of dice. Yeah. Yep. 5 successes because 2 of them were crits. I assume. Okay, is he attracted? Would he be attracted to me?
Yeah, actually.
So then, yeah, 5 successes.
All right. And he blinks and says, "Oh, of course. What do you need?"
Okay. Thank you. I need info. Do you recognize me?
No, I'm sorry. Have we met?
Look, I saw you that night a couple weeks ago, okay? I know you were at the raid. I'm a shovelhead from that raid. Are you?
Oh,
Yeah.
you made it out.
I made it out.
I didn't think
Yeah.
anyone made it out.
Yeah, I made it out. It's great.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. He doesn't say it. He says, we didn't think anyone made it out.
Okay. Who's we?
Well, the rest of the Sabbat in town.
Okay. Right.
I mean, we do talk to each other.
Okay. That makes sense. Do you know who turned me?
Here's the funny thing about that. We just kind of got a big bucket together, all of us, and splashed it around.
Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Great. Um, what are you all? What clan? What are your clans? Who is involved with this?
Oh gosh. Well, I mean, the clans all over the place, and we're all in it together, right? We're packs together. But
He's La Sombra. You're La Sombra, correct?
Fuck you. I was talking to her.
Tell him to answer my questions.
Just listen. I trust me. I get it. I get it. I understand your feelings about her right now. She and I are on the same side. Whatever she asks you, answer, please, pretty please. And Jenny strokes a thumb along his cheek. It's pretty please for me.
Yeah, I'm La Sombra.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Who do you work for?
He calls himself Armitage.
Armitage.
We're here, well, working for him. He's new to the Sabbat.
Okay.
And he's got one of our archbishops sending us on some wild goose chase for an artifact or something.
Oh, okay. All right. What artifact do you know?
No, I just know that it's something from Nod.
All right. At
Okay.
this point, I am removing one of my hands to like cut my temple because I know what that means.
Okay.
And I'm starting to freak out a little bit.
Kind of look up anxiously.
Like
Right.
I think there might be something else though. He's got us
Okay.
checking out the chantry too.
Checking out
Oh
the
my
chantry.
God.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you answering honestly like this. What were you trying to do at the Grand Teatra?
Oh, well, that was. I mean, we just wanted everyone off kilter.
Okay, so like a diversion.
Kinda, yeah. I mean, I don't really. Clearly, I understand the wisdom of his plan. The way that it was sold to me was that if we sow some chaos, there's enough tension around Bordeaux that be kind of like I don't know, dogs chasing their own tails for a while, and we could just operate.
Okay, so you turned a bunch of people just to.
I
So
mean,
a
I
little.
thought we were gonna be making some more trouble for you to kind of keep you guessing, keep you off the trail, but
Me
that's
specifically?
oh, you Camarilla. Oh, them
Oh,
Camarilla.
I'm
No,
not.
not you, I
Yeah,
guess, because you're
yeah,
one of
yeah.
us.
Wait, okay, not addressing that right now. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Look, can I maybe get my limbs back? This is really uncomfortable.
I know it's uncomfortable, but I have to make sure you don't attack us again.
A little bit of something to eat would go a long way toward that.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a little bit of something to eat. But you have to be very friendly and you have to talk to us. And I'm going to keep holding your hand. And I'll give you something to eat and you will behave yourself. Do you understand me?
And he looks to Genevieve.
Do I have any sort of innate sense of how much longer John can do this, or is this like kind of a switch that has been flipped?
Give me a perception plus empathy roll.
Okay.
Difficulty 4. Actually, you know what? Difficulty so low. What's your pool for that? Perception
For
plus
perception
empathy.
plus empathy, empathy is 3, perception is 2, so 5.
Okay. You are confident that you are not doing this anymore.
Okay, so I flipped the switch.
You have him enthralled.
Got it.
You don't know. You don't. It is like you know that it is something that you did to him. You don't know how long it's going to last.
Okay.
But you haven't. You are confident that you have him enthralled.
No, that's fine. Yeah. I don't know if the switch will flip itself back, but I know that I've already spent the muscles to flip it, so I don't know anything else.
Mhm.
Okay. So
can I pause that for just a sec?
Sure.
Roland, you get a phone call.
All right. Who's calling?
It's a number you don't recognize.
Okay. You know what? I'm feeling saucy, and I'm not going to just make it go to voicemail.
Okay.
Dominic,
Is this Roland?
who's this?
This is Provocateurs.
What can I do for you?
I need to talk to you about a project. Where are you?
Around. What project?
I'm not discussing it over the phone.
All right.
Pick somewhere you're comfortable.
All right. 45 minutes.
Done. Where?
I'll meet. What was the name of that park that we met the first time?
Parc du Chantrain.
Parc de Chantrain.
Good spot.
Yeah, nice wide open sight lines.
I'll be there in 45 minutes. Hangs up.
All right.
Also, Anais, you get a phone call. And the number on the phone that comes up is, well, the name that comes up is Gregory.
Interesting. I just pick up the phone. Hello?
Hi, Anais, yes?
Yes.
Hi, this is Gregory. We only spoke briefly at court the other night, but I'm the Toreador Primogen in Bordeaux. How are you doing?
Could be better.
I can only imagine. I'm so sorry for your loss. Joan was actually a friend of mine. Yeah, a passing acquaintance, maybe more like, but she was a good person. I liked her a lot.
I'm sure you did.
Well, so listen, I'm actually calling because there's been a new piece of security suggested that we're going to start practicing, and it is that vampires who are new in town haven at the Regent.
Oh?
Yeah, it's part of. I'm not so up on thinking about physical security, I'm afraid, but we voted on it as a Primogen Council, and it seems like a good way to keep track of who is new in town, the new people in town, and sort of sort out less familiar kindred and what they're doing from invading kindred and what they're doing. So yeah, so if you could just move your havening to the Regent on well, it's right across the plaza from the Grand Théâtre on the north end of Rue Sainte Catherine. You can't miss it. It's a great big hotel. It's if you just do that for the foreseeable future. Also, there's a new feeding restriction. Private feeding is fine in your haven, which I guess now is the Regent. But private feeding and La Fabrique is still open for feeding. But other than that, no public feeding. No public hunting. It's a way of, again, sort of trying to narrow down our search for the Sabbat still in town.
I see. I understand.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I don't suppose you have Marie Suzette's number. I'm supposed to call her as well. I don't, no one's given it to me. And Nev left before I could get it from her.
I'll see if I can get it from her.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I
Actually,
appreciate that.
Anais would have it, so he would be able to give. She would be able to give it to him.
Oh, I do have it? Okay, I just give
Yeah.
it to him.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if maybe you were trying to stall giving it to him. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. That yeah, so I'll call her next, and if you happen to notice any other new kindred in town, please let me know so that we can just make sure we have everyone on the same page about this. It's really important that we can't have any holes in this plan.
I'll do my best.
Thank you so much. And again, if there's anything I can do for you, if you need help navigating town, no one's under house arrest. It's just we want you to stay safe in the region for the time being.
I'll be fine. I'm fine where I am. I should be safe. Don't worry too much about me.
Okay, great. Well, then I'll I'll try to catch up with you tomorrow night.
Sounds good.
Okay, tschüss. He says bonsoir, not tschüss. That's German. Sorry. He hangs up. Marie Suzette gets a call.
Marie Suzette, how may I help you?
Marie, yes, this is Gregory, and you have very much the same conversation with him, unless there's something different you want to throw in there.
Yeah, I'm just very surprised to hear this. I've been staying in the city for a few weeks now. I'm just a little bit surprised. How shall I arrange for my effects to be delivered?
I don't know. That's a good question. We hadn't talked about that. Tell you what, let me do this for you. If you can tell me, either pack up what you need, or give me a good list. I will have someone trustworthy fetch it for you.
I see. And yes, and I just wonder, I do have a place that I own in town, and I was hoping that and I was hoping that maybe I would still be permitted to frequent the area. It's not going to be a problem, will it? As long as I still take my slumber in the Regent?
Oh, absolutely not. No one's under house arrest. Of course, you're welcome in Bordeaux, where apparently you have a place. It's just these two small restrictions, and just temporarily until we get this whole Sabbat thing under control.
I see.
Either confirm that they're all gone now, or make sure that they're all gone.
And I don't want to be, little miss, let me speak to your manager. But I was hoping that I will have access to my representatives, you, Nave, Lore, whatever I can, considering
Of course.
the position.
Absolutely. No, yeah. We're
Have you been made aware of some of my practice, some things I've been doing in the city? I been tasked with a few investigations by some of the local Primogen and Harpies here. So
by the Primogen, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Not you.
I'd remember that. I'd like to think. No one has really given me an update. I mean, that's fine. That's not a problem. I just a little surprised.
I just want to make sure that I won't be there won't be any imposition.
Oh, I mean, I don't think so. Gosh, I'll check with the prince about that, just to make sure that there's no confusion. If you're doing favors for folks around town, I don't think we should.
I like to earn my keep, but and the accommodations, I hope, will be comfortable.
Oh, I'm sure. Lyle is very excited to have you all.
Lyle, trombone Lyle?
Yes, he owns the Regent.
Oh, right. The Regent owns the Regent. Wonderful. The Tremere Primogen, correct, right? Yes?
Oh, yes. Yes.
The Tremere Primogen is the owner of the place where we're going to be taking. That's wonderful. I'm so thrilled. Okay. I will be right over in just a little bit. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I'll text you all information you'll need. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
I assume I'm close enough to hear all this.
And I just hang up. All right, Shovelhead. Guess what? We're all going to the same hotel, and no, this is not my decision.
I assume I was close enough. Like, we're in pretty close proximity.
Absolutely.
I can hear that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So
I think it's best you turn yourself in now and confess who you are, and they will have some mercy on you, and I will advocate for you if you need to.
Mercy. What? I didn't do anything.
It doesn't matter. You
No,
don't
I'm not.
understand.
I'm not going into the fucking vampire cops and turning myself in and just throwing myself before the mercy of the court. Like that's not how I do. Like
Yes, but you don't understand. If they don't, they will hunt you down. They will put a stake through your heart, and they will leave you out for the sun to burn you to crisp. That will happen. You don't. It will happen.
then how do I make it not happen that isn't finding out where this guy's boss is and going and joining them, who are not going to put a stake through my heart and leave me out for the sun?
No, they're going to leave you out somewhere. So for the other, they're going. You are a shovelhead. The way the Sabbat use people like you is they set you out on a mission you're not going to be able to perform. And trust me, you won't. I know, as resourceful as you have proven to be tonight, they are going to put you out. And even if you prove useful to them long enough, eventually they will stab you in the back and peel your skin from your flesh. And they will make a game of it. And then
the guy in Marie's lap pipes up. That's not entirely true. We honor and respect folks who go through a traumatic embrace and who come out the other end of it. It's a show of strength that you're worth it. You're worth being kindred.
Look, Marie, I appreciate that you didn't hand me in over the phone. Like, trust me, I noticed that and I appreciate it. But you're telling me that my choices are go and face punishment for something I didn't commit and likely be killed.
You're going to be punished for nothing being done. You are going to be punished eventually.
What is punishment? What do you mean by punished? If they give me a slap on the wrist, okay, that's a little bit more compelling than risking my death.
No. I mean, if your best chance at survival is speaking to them. But if the Camarilla in the city are on high alert right now, and when a Sabbat vampire is shown running around, somebody who a rage shovelhead is, they're going to get rid of you.
But if I talk to them, then they won't?
If they talk to him and you have an advocate, which you do, I will advocate for you. I will have Roland advocate for you, and I will have Anais advocate for you. They will listen to her. She was a friend of Joe's. Then I will take responsibility for you, and you will be fine.
When you say take responsibility for, is that some
it means
kind
that
of...
whatever, if you end up breaking a law, I know you haven't yet, but if you end up breaking a law, I'm the one who's going to be punished for it.
But what do I have to do for you?
You just basically have to go by my lead and listen to me. You have to go by my lead, you have to listen to me, and every so often I might ask you to do something for me. But you will live, and you will be comfortable, and you will be in a place in the city where you won't be
hunted,
yeah, or hunted by the Camarilla, who will once again stake you out and leave you out in the sun.
Yeah, the staking in the sun. Yeah.
Or the Sabbat, who you've already kind of technically collaborated with us, and he knows. And I point down, Sunshine here knows that. All right, and they'll trust me. They'll do much worse things to you.
€5 said he's €5 says he'd advocate for me too. Now, that being said, all right, so okay. This arrangement between us, right? Is it magical? Do I magically have to listen to you? I don't.
No.
Okay.
No, you don't have. There's no magical thing. It's just
I don't know.
It's not. I'm not going to put a magical tether on you. I'm not a Tremere. I don't put any messed up blood bonds on anyone.
Okay.
God, this night couldn't get any worse. I swear. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you're not good at this whole not jinxing yourself thing.
No, I'm really not. Not tonight.
All right.
Just to pause that real quick, Roland, you also get a call from Theodore, the Bruja Primogen, about much the same material, although his attitude about it is much less happy.
Can we fight them on this? This is really, I mean, the prince charged me with investigating this, and now he's throwing more shackles around my neck. Well, the Primogen Council is.
I voted against it. Doctor voted against it. Everyone else has lost their fucking minds.
You're damn right they have.
No, this is not how things are supposed to go. I am going to meditate on what to do about it, but for the time being, we need to play nice.
And this isn't going to be something to gank us, is it? I'm not fond of this. Well, I mean, if there's nothing that can be done, I'm not going to fight the entire Camarilla and the Sabbat. It'd be fun, but only for a short time.
I don't think so. I think that Lyle, as much as he's an absolute asshole, is more concerned about making sure that we can regain a sense of peace and stability than fucking y'all up. Because that would not be peace and stability.
Well, I might have something that they can demonstrate, but we'll deal with that in another time. Have you seen Provo at all this night?
Yeah, he was at the Privy Council with us.
Did anything seem unusual in his actions?
No, I mean, his normal twitches and the occasional shouting of merde. But that's normal for him. It's his cross to bear.
All right. Well, keep me informed. Let me know if there's any development, and hopefully we can end this thing before it begins.
Hey,
be damned.
What do you think is up with Prevost?
He has to mate.
Oh. That should be fine. I've known Prevost a long time. He cares about this city, and he just does his fucking job. If he's asking to meet, there's something important, especially if he knows that Boyer has asked you to really take this seriously and look into what's going on.
Good. All right. Keep me informed, sir. Roland knows he's talking to a Primogen. He's only to a point.
Yeah. And actually, yeah, okay. Theodore says, okay, I'm going to go break something now. And he hangs up.
Me too. Roland will rejoin the group if everything is all good. You got every. Oh, you've made her cry.
What? I didn't.
I mean,
Why are
she
you
cried.
crying?
It's been a really bad day.
Okay.
It's been the worst day and I'm having a lot of feelings right now.
Well, the night's not over yet. It could easily get worse.
I hate
All right.
you so much, Roland.
Okay.
I know.
Someday I'm gonna turn you into a bench. All right,
What?
you guys.
I turn to Roland and before we can continue, turn to Roland, and Anais is still in the room, right? Like just further away in the room? Yeah, okay. All right. Y'all seem on the level. Is this... Am I gonna get fucked if I go with her to the camo whatever and get a kindred ID card
not that simple, and it's very annoying. But I mean, your alternatives are to go independent or go with the people who actually fucking made you this way.
Yeah, I mean,
they knocked you over the head, and you woke up in the back of a car, and your life was completely changed and turned upside down. Do you really not trust those assholes?
that's a very good point. I mean, okay, all right.
Well, I'm sorry to say, and I'll be the first one to say it, your life is going to be, well, relatively speaking, unlife is kind of shitty, but there's ways to manage.
I mean, it's already been real shitty.
The guy in Marie's lap says, "Just so you know, we only do that to humans."
Oh, fuck
Thanks.
yourself.
Great.
He's
So nice.
lying. He's
Yeah.
lying.
You don't
Trust
need to
me.
tell me. Yep. Don't need to tell me. We're
All right.
good.
Could you guys go wait outside for a second? I'm gonna just have a little chat with Sunshine here, and
My name is Guillaume.
Guillaume.
thank you.
Okay.
Guillaume
What-
Sunshine here, and if y'all just give me a second, and I'll be right with you. I just need to dry my eyes and make sure this guy doesn't run rampage and burn my house down. Okay.
I hold up a finger. And then in English, Guillaume, do you speak English?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marie speaks English too, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's then switching. Do you speak Spanish? In Spanish.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Guillaume, do me a favor. Just kind of stick your fingers in your ear for me. Back to French.
I kind of. Could you maybe stick your? I still can't move my hands.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Clap my hands over his ears.
I
Yeah.
stick my fingers in his ears. Trust me,
And then
he can't. Trust me, he can't hear us.
Great. Lean close to Marie. What are you gonna do to him?
I'm not going to kill him.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure because regardless of what is about to happen when we go to the thing, it would be super swell if he runs back to the Sabbat and tells them that I'm pretty chill. Like, regardless of what happens, that sounds great.
Well, they're
No,
not
it
going to.
isn't.
No, it's
Why?
not. It's not a good idea. Trust
Why?
me, it's not a good idea because he's not going to run back up to the spot and tell me, "Chill, whatever thrall you have over him right now, it is not going to last." And then once it no longer lasts,
What? I'll tell them whatever you want me to tell them. Just let me go. Don't leave me with this fiend.
and then I just tell him,
Damn
"You
it.
might want to be quiet right now. Look, whatever thrall you have."
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You had his finger. You had your
Yeah,
finger
he
in
didn't
his
hear
ear.
any
Never
of
mind.
this. He
You
didn't
can't
hear
hear
that.
anything.
Yeah,
Sorry,
none of
my
that
bad.
happened. So, like,
My
I was
bad.
very confused for a
Sorry.
second. Listen, he's going to tell you whatever you want to hear right now. Okay.
Okay.
He's going to tell you whatever you want. Keep in mind, he attacked you tonight,
Well,
right?
I mean, he did. Oh, I'm still. Yeah. Okay. Puts her finger in the bullet hole wound.
By the way,
yeah.
I can fix that for you, and I will.
Oh, I can fix it too. I just, you know.
But listen to me.
Yeah.
Look, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
I have had a hell of a night, but let me tell you something. I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to make sure that he doesn't go telling on us or making sure. I don't want to return to my house being burnt down. Okay. So what
Okay.
I'm going to do is I'm just going to incapacitate him. All right.
Okay.
And it's just going to be for as long as we need him incapacitated.
Okay. As long as you're
All
not
right?
gonna torture him some more, I'm.
No, it's not going to be a torture. It's not.
Okay.
It's just going to be. Trust me. He's just
Okay.
All right.
All right. So fingers out of the ears.
Please leave me alone. So if you can please just leave the room and I can just be. Can I have a moment?
Of course. Just fingers out of the ears, real quick. I'll say goodbye to him. You know.
All right. Fingers out of the ears.
Hey, Guillaume. I appreciate you. I'm gonna figure some stuff out. Yeah, I'm gonna figure some stuff out. But I appreciate you helping us and talking to me, and you're great.
I think you're great.
Thanks.
Can I get up now?
Marie's gonna help you out. Just trust her for me, okay? She's gonna help you out. She's
Okay.
I know, but just trust her.
What's she doing with these cami assholes?
Honestly, man, I don't know I don't know. There's a lot I don't know yet. But you know what? I'll find out and I'll figure it out then, and I'll let you know.
And he looks at Marie again. He says, "Oh, I see.
I needed to make
Well played."
I needed to make sure you were trustworthy, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Guillaume, but it was necessary. You know how things are. And I'm like, can you, and by the way, have Roland and Anais left the room yet?
No.
Okay, can you guys all leave now, please? I need a moment.
Yep.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you. Please leave the room
Step
right
out.
now. I'll be right with you. Wait out in the hall. All right, and I look, and now they leave, right?
And I just want to clarify something real quick. Roland, you've consumed his vitae only once, though, and it's not a matter of amount as much as occurrence. So as much as you have some affinity for this person, there's nothing fanatical about it.
Oh, I want to kill him. I want to just execute him right here, right now.
Oh, okay.
Fratricide, the most appealing thing about being blood bonded.
All right, can I have them leave the room now? Truly gone? Just me and Guillaume in the room, please?
Yep.
All right, now I'm going to look up. All right, Guillaume, listen very carefully. You have two very interesting choices here. Now, do you want to just stay back here, not leave? Trust me, there will be enough for you to drink and just be a good boy. Or do you want me to make you into a light fixture? I'm going to, okay, that's it. He took too long, and then I'm just going to do it.
Can't you just stake me? Is what he starts to say.
And I'm like, and I just, no, I'm done. And now he's a light fixture. Sorry. Yep. He is a light fixture. And then I come out and I'm like, oh, and I just go into my bathroom and I wash my face. And I grab a few things like a hair dryer and some towels and a piece of clothes. And I go into Anais's room and I put some of her stuff in a box. And I come out to the hall with a couple of boxes and I go, all right, it's going to be fine. We're all good.
And Marie, I need a conscience roll, difficulty 8.
Okay, one second. Oh, God, I have so many. Sorry, my Adobe reader just decided to be ridiculous. Okay.
Fucking programs.
I know, I hate it sometimes. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay, where is my mouse? There it is. Okay. One success.
All right. So you have engaged in some questionable conduct, some bestial conduct, but your sense of conviction that it was necessary and the right thing to do, given the circumstances, the way that you have to hold very tightly to the belief that it was justified, but you do not slip further to being consumed by your beast.
Oh, I'm very certain it was justified. And I really don't feel much mercy for these people, for these kindred, if I can even call them that. I don't care. There's a bit of me that's actually quite happy that I did this, but I know it was necessary.
And everyone else?
But I come out and I'm wearing a big smile and I'm like, okay. And then I kind of call back and I make sure his vocal cords ripple a little bit and that his lips are out so I can make them say what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And I tap, and it's by the door. So I tap it and I'm like, okay. bye, what's his name? Bye, Sunshine. And I make him go, okay, thanks, bye. All right, everybody. And I just bring out the boxes. I think we're ready to go. I really need to go to some sleep.
It is quite late at this point.
Yeah.
It is getting pretty close to dawn, so get going. Genevieve, over the course of all of this, you've also gotten a text at some point from Henriette. Says, "Ooh, deets." And then another text. "You still coming over? I'll send Osman."
Text back. No, not tonight. I'll explain everything tomorrow. I'm really sorry. It's just been a long night.
Frowning face.
And then promise I'll make it up. Heart emoji.
First appointment is at 10. Let me know when you're ready to get picked up, so Osman can give you a ride.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know. And then flips over to... Oh, good.
Also, Lex.
Yeah. Flips over to the text to Lex and says, I'm not sure I'm going to be back tonight. It's not a client thing. Just trust me, I'm going to be somewhere safe. I'll text you first thing after sunset tomorrow.
You sure? I will stake a bitch.
I know you will. I'll tell you if there's someone that needs staking.
Heart.
Heart.
I've got a meeting. I'll be along.
All right. We're gonna have to head out. I think I'm ready to head over.
All right.
Anais, you want to come with?
Yes, I'll come with.
I'll take your stuff over. All right.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll help with the stuff.
No, you don't have to help with the stuff. I'll take this box over so that when you get home, when you get there, you'll have a change of clothes and a pillow and everything. I'm gonna just make sure you have that, and then and it'll just be waiting for you in your room. Don't worry about it. And then I'm just gonna arrange for other things to be brought over, if that's all right.
Only if you're sure.
I'm sure. I don't mind.
All right.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go meet Provo before I'm late for my meeting.
All right.
Let's do that real quick. Prevost meets you at the appointed time and place. It's actually all in the same direction from where you are right now. He's about 6 foot, shaved bald head, dark glasses even at night, scarf, tan windbreaker. He says, "Oh, I recognize you now."
Well, sometimes I'm just unmistakable. What can I do for you, sir?
I understand you've been investigating the Sabbat raid and attendant nastiness.
That was what I was brought here for.
So I assume that at this point you've also determined that we have a leak somewhere.
Yes, I've been very suspicious of that, and I have some theories as to who it might be.
Excellent. I want to make sure you were on that because I have not been able to follow up on that particular thread of concern. I've been trying to reestablish external facing security and my police contacts.
Does this mean I'm your deputy now?
Do you want to be my deputy?
I think you probably don't want to make me your deputy. It would just be strange all around.
I think you're right.
I also think fuck.
Sorry, it's how my curse meant.
These things happen. I'm not worried about it. We all have our struggles to go through. But I'm glad to know that you support me in this endeavor. Is there any information you have for me?
The raid was well coordinated, so this leak has existed for a very long time. I'm confident that the Sabbat hadn't shown up before, maybe a day before the raid, so they didn't have much recon time prior to committing it.
Is this guy lying to me, or is he trying to cover himself, or is he just trying to project some sort of strength to maybe make sure he doesn't look too incompetent to the newbie?
Sure. Roll me perception plus subterfuge. Difficulty 7.
I think it's empathy for.
Oh, is it? Okay. We'll go with empathy. If the book says that it's a particular thing, we'll go with that.
What was the diff?
7. He's hard to read.
Yeah, dose.
Okay. You're confident that he is being honest in what he is telling you, and you are confident that he believes he is doing the best he can with a shitty situation.
All right, that's good enough for me. All right.
As far as actual leads on who the leak might be, I don't have anything solid, only suspicions, which have already probably been shared with you. Adriano Gucciardini, Caterina Giovanni, the Settites, are known agitators and people who operate far enough outside of the Camarilla norm to have developed Sabbat contacts.
I understand. Do you think you could do something for me to help further this investigation along?
I would love to.
I need to get in touch with Jean-Pierre. Do you think you could arrange a meeting for tomorrow?
The Harpy?
Yes.
Hold on. And he takes out his cell phone and he makes a call. And when he turns back and hangs up, he says, "You have an appointment at 7 at Le Blue Mot. It's a cafe."
Wonderful. Thank you very much. You have been a very, very great help. And I'm going to see to it that this breach is handled appropriately.
If there's anything else I can do in terms of making contacts around town, smoothing things over, let me know.
I won't take up too much of your time. I know how important your duties are.
It will be well worth my time to have someone doing this work. And he offers to shake your hand.
All right. I'll shake it.
And then he walks away, unless you stop him.
No, but I am watching the skies.
You don't notice anything amiss.
All right, then I guess I better get back and go to my bedtime.
Mm-hmm. So Marie, Anais, and Genevieve show up at the Regent first. It is a very fucking swanky hotel.
As soon as they walk in, Jenny looks immediately uncomfortable, like distinctly uncomfortable.
And I'm very comfortable, but I plop one box on top of the other box, and I put my hand on her shoulder. And I'd like to try to extend some influence here. And I want to go like, look, it's been a rough night. And this place smells like money. And I'm not exactly comfortable here either. But look, you're going to be safer here than you're going to be anywhere else in the city. I'm really sorry. I'm not, there's certain reasons I had to not be too happy to be here either.
Yeah, whatever. We can
Just stay with us and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right. So are we going to have to go and advocate for her right now?
A young-looking woman in a let's see, collared shirt with cuffed sleeves and kind of a folded frill, almost like a tuxedo shirt down the front, with knee-length skirt with suspender straps, knee socks, and very sensible black shoes comes up. Marie and Anais, you recognize her as Claudia. She looks young. She's kind of pretty. She comes up and says, "Welcome to the Regent. I'm very pleased to." Who's that? Looking at Genevieve.
This is a young. Deanna, could you?
We got it.
This is a young little neophyte I have come across recently. This little childer. Unfortunately, her sire cannot be found, but I am willing to take responsibility for her, at least for tonight, until the council can be called, and I can formally take control. All right. I am Marie Suzette.
Come with me.
Yes, sure.
And she turns around.
Sorry, I tried. And I look at Jen and I go, I'm sorry, I tried. But we're gonna have to go through the whole thing now. Not even a night of sleep. Not even a night of sleep. Okay, thank you. Or day of sleep. Ugh.
So, Claudia leads you to an elevator, and she doesn't offer more conversation. But if you want to talk to her, you're welcome to. Marie and Anna, you know that she is one of the local Tremere.
And I'm just fucking thrilled to hear that. To know that. Like, I'm just thrilled. And so I kind of distract myself. I like dig into my box. Oh, by the way, I dig into my box, which I have not surrendered yet. And I just look in the mirror and I start like smoothing out, and I pull out a comb and like various other implements. And I'm like, okay, time to have to be charming. Great. That's what I'm in the mood for.
And she takes you all to to a floor, and she steps out, and as she's walking down the hallway, she asks, "How many rooms will you be needing?" Without actually looking at any of you.
3, but we'd like them to be connecting if possible.
Of course.
I would wait. 3.
1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for her.
Oh, is Roland not? Got it. Okay, sure.
Oh, Roland's not here yet.
So he's not there right now. He made a detour.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we were reserving a room or not, but yeah.
And I went, and I'm going to be like, unless of course you want to bunk with one of us.
Thanks, but I'm okay. If I'm gonna be in this hotel, then yeah, I want my own room.
All right.
She leads you through a series of hallways, a number of turns. You're in a hotel. Space ends up having very little meaning, the correspondence of one place to another. And she hands you 3 keys. She hands you each a key. They are labeled with room numbers, and they correspond to the rooms that she has stopped in front of. When Monsieur Roland shows up, I will give him number 412,
Thank you. That's
which
so
is the next one down.
Thank you. That's so considerate.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Do you need room service?
I could use a drink.
I'll see someone brought up.
Thank you.
Ginny kind of leans over and is like, "You can still drink?"
And I just kind of laugh and I look at it and I go, yes, I can.
Huh.
In a manner of speaking. People, honey, people. I drink
Oh.
people.
Oh, they're sending up a. Wait, they
Yeah.
can. Oh.
Yeah. Would you like me
Wait,
to?
Claudia. Me too, please. A drink.
Of course. I'm sorry, I didn't think to ask. Do you know if you have a particular feeding necessity?
Is there anything you particularly like? Do you need?
If, such as.
What
Sorry,
usually, when you feed
Eldest sons, orphans, people who
if
match your eye color?
no, if you have someone that's like stoned, that would be cool. But
That would
I
be
can make
cool.
some.
I'll see someone appropriate is provided.
She's very,
Thanks.
very, very, very new. I didn't make her, just to be clear. But I'm taking responsibility for her.
Of course, if you'll excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks down the hallway, fingers twined at the small behind her, arms relaxed as she goes. And now you all have rooms.
All right, darling. Oh, and I hand Anais her box. All right, darlings. I think I will see you tomorrow evening. We'll have to go before Lyle. I will have to explain about you, Jen, but I'm confident we will be successful and we will be perfectly comfortable for right now. And then you can go back to work tomorrow as long as you don't cause certain problems. I'll explain the rest tomorrow. Is that all right?
that sounds good to me.
And I say, are you all right, sweetheart? Are you sure you don't want anybody brought up for you?
Yes, I'll be fine. And she goes over and gives like Genevieve like a hug of just like reassurance, saying that things will be fine. More for her sake probably than Genevieve's. But yeah, she say everything's going to be fine. We'll be
There's
fine.
this. Yeah. So at first, Ginny kind of does the friendly, like acquaintance hug back, and then after a second, she like really, really hugs her. Like you feel that like, oh my god, I've just been through hell. Thank you for some personal contact, kind of
Trauma
hug.
bonding.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I like awkwardly pat her on the back, and then I lean over and I kiss Anais on the cheek. Sweetheart, I have been through it today, and I'm very sorry if I have not been as attentive to you as I usually am. Forgive me.
Marie, I just realized, I'm sorry, Wendy, I just realized that I have a photo ready of Claudia. So if you could just share. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
I need to pick the screen to share. One sec. Sorry.
And then I will be able to. All right, that's Claudia. All right.
So y'all have your tender good nights. And then a few minutes later, because the chat with Provo did not take too long, Roland, you roll up. And you are actually greeted in the lobby by Trombone Lyle. And he is wearing Birkenstocks, gray sweatpants, a heather gray t-shirt with blue print that says #blessed. And he is holding a mug that says world's best boss.
So how did you actually confirm that? Was there a competition?
No, there was a vote, and I told everyone how to vote. So, I mean, it was close. It was close.
It is always fun when the dictator almost loses his own election.
You have no idea. Anyway, and he starts walking through the lobby to, to the elevator, and he says, "I understand that you have someone new in town with you."
Well, as you can see, I'm alone.
Oh no, I know. I mean, your merry little band.
Is that what they're calling it?
I mean, I wanted to call you the best friend squad, but I was outvoted.
Oh, so you didn't tell everyone else to vote for that one as well.
You got to pick your
I suppose
fights.
the coffee mug is probably more useful.
Elevator goes up. And I understand that she is so new that you know zilch about her.
Well, I know that she's okay she's okay when she's shot. That's nice. It's always nice to know that somebody is at least somewhat coherent when receiving fire.
Yeah. Yeah, people that just shit themselves, useless.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would love to meet her.
Well, I'm certain the introductions will need to be made anyway.
The elevator dings, and he starts walking. I hope that the accommodations aren't too rough for you.
Oh, yes. If you could actually just put me in the cargo container out back, I'd feel more at home.
I'll talk to the staff about arranging that. Housekeeping might throw a fit, but you know.
Well, you are the world's greatest boss.
You would think. Anyway, here's your room key. Hands you a key. And now for the newbie. Now, please.
Well, I mean, I wasn't here when she...
I don't know which of these 3 rooms she's in.
I just got here. I don't know either.
Gotta do everything myself. He starts knocking on doors.
I open the door and I go, "You're looking for her, aren't you?"
Yeah.
All right.
Which one?
And then I go and I knock on Jen's door. So I don't want any disturbed. And by the way, at this point, I have washed my face and redone my makeup and dried my hair and everything.
And you're waiting on your snack still, but
I'm waiting on my snack still. But do you mind if we do this in my room, Lyle? Monsieur?
Sure.
All right, thank you. I'm waiting on a snack. Yeah. Jen, darling.
Yeah, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Comes to the door. Is in a robe, and you can kind of see that where she'd been shot. She has just like a hand towel wrapped around it and tied off.
I should point out at this point, I'm in like a white nightgown. And I'm in like a silk robe around me, and I'm just sort of like, I look like something out of a Victorian novel right now. So I'm kind of like that, and I'm just like, I'm kind of playing up, trying to be charming, and I'm hating every minute of it, by the way, but I'm pretending that I'm not. Jen, we
And
need to have a little conversation with you. This is the Tremere Primogen and our host, Lyle. Lyle, and we just need to have a little talk. I told you about this earlier.
And you look in the room through the door that connects your two rooms. There we go. And when I say rooms, I mean kind of suites.
Okay.
These are nice accommodations. And so when you look through the connector door, you see Roland and this guy that I have a photo up as I had described him. And the last time you saw him, though, he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts.
Oh, no.
And he says, "Hi, I need you to bleed in this mug for me." And that's where we're going to end the session.
Yep.
Ah!
Yep.
Okay. Great.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. I know that we went a little bit over. Is this... you want to end on a high note.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you for joining us. Please join us again in 2 weeks. Same Vampire Bat time, same Vampire Bat channel. Check out our Patreon, check out Ko-Fi.
Yeah, patreon.com/Le Bordeaux Alseng. Tomorrow, if you search Le Bordeaux Alseng on YouTube, you can find all our prior episodes. Tomorrow, I will be uploading this episode to YouTube, and there will be plenty of links there, our Ko-Fi, our Patreon, and you can find us on Twitter at twitter.com/labor underscore it's AU_sang. So there, you can find us all there, and we can't wait to see you guys again soon.
Yes, and yeah,
yes, and we'll put the artist names, by the way, up on the YouTube description, and we will put them up on Twitter tomorrow as well.
Yep. Anything else? Last thing? Nope, that's it. Oh, also, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube. That helps us out a lot in the long run. I know that we're just getting going with this. This is a grand experiment, and we are those fools who learn in the school of experience. But yeah, anything, positive feedback you can leave, and positive support is very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.